Okay, so today we are attempting to fix our old Phantom 3 drone. Oh, we've had this probably close to 10 years now, and it's been crashed multiple times. The only thing that's really broken on it is the shell of it. The camera and the gimbal and all that still works.
Yeah, where the little motors mount to the shell is what's broken.
Right. So Jared bought a kit for us to be able to fix it instead of buying a whole new one, because we really like this drone. It flies in heavier winds and it's just a really durable drone.
So there's nothing wrong with the drone, and the shell is just broken on it. Everything else works on it, so I hate to just throw the whole thing away just because one component's broken. Put some technical skills to good use and try and fix it. I'm just getting everything set up. I'm almost there. I want to take all this off the tables. Oh, put this down.
Okay.
So I can catch all my small tiny pieces and not lose anything.
Would you like a beer in a frosty mug?
We have beer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Today is drone repair day. I've been researching how to fix this thing. This is a Phantom 3 Professional, the drone that we used before we purchased this guy. It's the Mavic Mini. The Phantom 3 Professional, in my opinion, is a better drone for one main reason: it can fly in heavier winds. We crashed this thing a whole bunch, not on purpose, but we crashed it, and we broke the motor mounts. It appears that's a very common problem with the Phantoms, the older Phantoms anyway. So I bought a kit, shell kit, so we're gonna have to take the Phantom 3 completely apart, install the drone inside the new shell. To make it just a little bit stronger, first of all, we're gonna try not to crash it. But if we do crash it, I'm gonna install these pieces just below the motor mounts, kind of like a reinforcement piece. Gives it a little bit more strength. So that's what we're doing today. Tear this thing down and rebuild it. I have never done this before. Let's get to it. Let's fix it. So I've removed all the screws from the motors and that hold the case together, so I should be able to pull this case, the top of the case off now. Alright, there she is.
Now you did it.
Okay, there's the top piece. So there it is, Phantom 3 Professional, top case removed. Every single one of the motor mounts is cracked on this thing, so that's why we're doing this rebuild. Alright, so the next step is going to be to remove the electronics and everything off the bottom, the gimbal and the camera and all those parts. So I'll start that process now. I'm almost to the point of being able to remove the main circuit board from the drone. The last thing I have to do is unglue the lights. I don't think they're glued, I think they're just tabbed in. There's a little piece of plastic that's melted. You just have to break that little piece of plastic, just pry it up ever so slightly. They should come right off. See, yep, there's one. Alright, now that all four are removed, the main electronics board should come right up. Alright, there she is. That's the drone right there. That's the main circuit board with all the motors and everything. I think the last thing I have to remove from this guy is going to be the battery bay. Portion of the case that accepts the battery and locks it in place. It's 4 little screws, and then the old case is officially disassembled and the drone components are all spread out on the table.
Alright babe, how's the progress going?
It's actually going really good. I'm in the process of putting the drone back together. All the parts seem to be going back into place.
And you have no leftovers?
Trying to be very careful not to break anything. Kind of a sensitive stage of the game. I'm hoping I haven't damaged this thing with electrostatic. So I have not grounded myself to anything, but...
Oh, are you supposed to do that?
Yeah, you are. DJIs make very robust electronics. All the sensitive parts seem to be coated in like a plastic layer, so I should have grounded myself.
How do you ground yourself?
Just touch something that's grounded, like this bar right here. There's any electrical charge inside of my body.
Mm-hmm.
It gets discharged. And that way, whenever you touch the electronics, it doesn't discharge into the electronics and damage the electronics.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Electrostatic discharge. So if you rub like a balloon on you and your hair stands up.
Yeah.
It's because there's a positive charge, or there's a charge.
Yeah, I understand what
so that's
electrostatic charge
that's electrostatic charge. So you have to discharge yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
touch something that's grounded, and all that electricity that's statically on your body will dissipate. You won't damage your electronics at that point.
Fun fact for the day.
Alright, so I'm just about finished. So my next step is going to be to secure the motors to the new frame. And I'm going to use these guys, these pieces, and they fit on the bottom of the shell in the area that's vulnerable to cracking. And once that's done, I got to mount the lights and I've got to remount the gimbal. This guy goes down on the bottom, the camera, and then once the camera, the lights, and the motors are mounted, the last part is going to be to put the top of the shell back on. So yeah, we're getting close. The kit that we purchased came with all new mounting hardware. There are these little spacers and then all of the new mounting screws. One spacer here, spacer here, just like that. You just get one of these guys started and it should be easy to finish putting it together. Alright, that's one of them. So this piece mounts directly to the motor with these 4 screws here, and then these 2 back screws and this screw at the very front mount to the top shell, right? So it secures this aluminum piece to the body and to the motor to give it extra strength. Hopefully it doesn't just break off right here when we crash it next time, but so we'll just try not to crash it, right?
Right. Okay,
that's one of them. Gotta do 3 more like that. Okay, so here is the test. Finish rebuilding the thing. Well, I'm almost finished rebuilding. I've got everything put back together and plugged in. I still have to snap the top down, but I want to test it before I do that, because I don't want to have to try and take it apart, risk damaging the new case if something isn't working properly. So we're going to power it up and we're going to run it right here without propellers on it and see if it works. Alright, the battery fits, so let's power it up. Alright. Nice. Oh, the lights work. Okay, cool. That's really good. Okay. Aircraft warming up. Oh. She's talking to him.
Hey, how you been, drones here?
I am you warming up. Wait before taking off. Okay, so I gotta wait. It says aircraft warming up. I might have to calibrate the IMU. I don't know what it stands for, but it's some kind of microchip. I think it's the sensor system. Yeah. Oh, it's good. It says ready to go. Hey, look at that. Alright, it works. The camera goes up and down. Dude, we just fixed this drone. That is awesome. Oh. Works. I think it was $135 total for all the new parts versus spending over $1,000 for a new drone. Really good, man. Saved a lot of money. Unless a motor or something fails or the camera breaks or something, this thing should last us maybe another 10 years. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, so Jared has successfully put it back together, and now we're going to take it on its first test flight. We're going to drive about 5 minutes down the road to the beach and test it out over land. We don't want to test it out over water for the first time.
Yeah, we'll do a test flight over the beach. So if it crashes, it's soft sand, and it's not gonna really hurt it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's the plan. I'm waiting on some batteries to finish charging, and once they're done, we're gonna go. So yeah.
Are you feeling pretty confident?
Yeah, damn right, man. And now we have 2 drones again, which is awesome. We have a drone that can actually fly in high winds.
We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, very excited about that. So we should be able to get some cool shots of the boat on the sail.
So many shots we missed over these past couple years because our drone couldn't keep up.
That freaking Phantom broke, and we really didn't have the budget to buy a new one. I mean, we could have bought a new one, but you know, you don't just go spend a bunch of money just because.
So $100 fixed it. Hopefully it works.
$135.
$135.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Better than throwing it in the trash and buying a new one and it going into a landfill somewhere.
Well, we haven't tested it yet, so let's see.
Oh, you don't trust me?
No, I didn't say that.
No, it's gonna work. I tested it on the table without the propellers on it, so it seems like it works pretty good. So we'll go verify that and then get some good shots with it.
All right, you ready?
I'm waiting on these batteries to charge. They're almost done.
Okay.
Good. Hey, look at that. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Best feeling ever when it lands. It makes me so nervous.
That was
If you've made it to this point in the video, you are just the person we want to talk to. You can help us grow our channel by giving us a like, leaving a comment, and if you haven't already, become a subscriber. These small things really help us. Thanks for watching.